So, welcome to my first discussion of the day for JJK Modulo. I've been really excited to do this, and the goal of this is to kind of build a community, a little fan base based around Modulo early, so that as this manga grows and gets bigger, because we all know that most of the people are anime only, and so they don't even know what's going on. I mean, JJK has been over for like what, a year and a half, 2 years now. So I'm excited to kind of hopefully be a pioneer in JJK Modulo, um, as I think there's going to be a lot of excitement around this. Obviously, we probably won't see anything animated until 2030, 2035-ish. Like it's going to be a long time. So hopefully, I can be somebody that can deliver all of JJK Modulo content to you. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I just want to first, this video will just be covering some of the characters, and just kind of introducing you to the story. So the first character we have is Shurgi Akotsu. This is a pair, of the siblings. The first, the brother, whereas next we have Yuka Akotsu. And one thing that y'all may notice about the two is that they both have the Akotsu last name. Now, it's important to know that no, these are not Yuta's kids. These are not Maki's kids. These are their grandchildren. And the story from JJK, it's JJK 70-year time skip. I believe it's 70. It might be a little more specific, like 72 or something. And then um, and then we get to JJK Modulo. And so basically, the whole story early on, even though we're only about 17 chapters in, is about these two. Um, and the action gets packing pretty quickly. So I hope that if you're watching this right now, if you haven't started, it motivates you to start so we can get together watching this or reading it every uh every 2 weeks. And so the next main character is Maru. Now, Maru is a Sumerian, which is pretty much just an alien. And that's another big point for what's going on in JJK Modulo right now, as it's not what we're used to in base JJK. The story's taken a turn, an otherworldly turn, which is pretty interesting because we know that, cursed spirits and all that, those things are really powerful, but this kind of adds to it. And surprisingly, they are also used to using cursed energy, although they have their own separate feats and stuff, and they see it a little differently. Obviously, it's like a cultural thing almost to them. And so, as we kind of read on, or hopefully you read on, I don't want to spoil anything. You'll be able to see their perspective of cursed energy as it kind of plays a big factor into the past, like from 17, 16, and 15. Those three chapters specifically, kind of, we kind of get a little bit deeper into it. Some other characters that are semi-main characters, we're still building. The first would be Maru's brother, Cross, and then Deborah, one of the most popular characters in all of anime right now, or in all of anime, in all of manga right now. As I'd say, the character design is just so cool, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Now, getting into the story, basically, a ship appears above Earth. Most people can't see it. If you're not a curse user, you can't see it because it's being guided or protected, hidden, and by a barrier. And once that barrier kind of loosens a little bit, the curse user are able to see it, and it's kind of creating a little bit of panic because they don't know what the aliens want, and so like it's become a civil matter between some of the Earth higher ups, specifically Tokyo and the Sumerians. And there are some cool chapters. I believe there's two chapters that cover where Cross and Maru came from, and that's kind of where we get this cover. Now, I'm not going to dive too deep into that because I plan on going back after I do the next chapter, 18, I believe it is. I'm going to go back and do 1 through 17 just for the people that want a quick breakdown or want me to go back over it. Um, just, for the people in the future that are probably going to come back and be like, hey, let's go see what this one was about. Let's go see what that one was about. And that's pretty much my goal for that. Um, I think it'll be an extremely interesting, uh, you know, time. Now, Deborah, I wanted to just dedicate a slide to him just because I think that He's gonna be one of the biggest things. He's gonna be like a Gojo. He's gonna be like a Sukuna. Everyone's gonna love this character. I mean, the design is awesome. Uh, we already. I hope. I mean, not to spoil it, but later, like towards these end chapters, we're getting Deborah versus Maharaga already, and man, it is awesome. But I see people trying to power scale Deborah towards Gojo, and it's or Sukuna, and it's like, what are we doing here? The dude's shown maybe two different abilities, maybe even that. I mean, they kind of look this, so it might just be one, and people are trying to say like, oh, this dude's gonna solo Sukuna or solo Gojo, and as a Gojo sympathizer, I say absolutely not. But yeah, once you read it, come back here and kind of give your own thoughts on Deborah. I'll be doing some individual videos later on discussing him more in depth once we get more on him. But like I said, there's really not much to go off of. But yeah, we're expecting a new episode or new chapter in the next 4 days, I believe it is. Um, so I'll be back. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream or I'll drop a video kind of like this, just kind of breaking it down. It's a little bit hard just to make sure that I don't get hit with copyright. So I'm trying to figure that all out right now. But if you made it this far and want to join part of this community of week to week JJK Modulo content, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, share, all those fun things. And yeah, I appreciate it. And everyone have a great day.